Hey everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. We're going to do a Pretty Fall coaster set. It's 4 coasters in the holder. And we're going to be using these silk leaves I picked up last year. I do leaves every year. Sometimes I'll do a bowl full of leaves. I think this is the first time I'm doing coasters. So I'm excited to see what happens. Okay, so we got our coasters. I mixed up about 6.5 ounces. I don't think I'm going to need that much, but we will see. Let's give this a spray. Do 2 at a time. And pour. I want a little bit more in here than I normally do for a bloom. I am going to back these in some dark brown mica powder. Just want to make sure I get all the bubbles before we put anything in there, because the leaves will trap the bubbles underneath. Let's see here. All right. And let's see. What side do I want down? I want this side down. Which would be the front. I want to make sure I get it in there really good. I did try to flatten these. However, they're just doing what they want to. So there's probably going to be some pokey outies at this layer. And good thing is you can see through them, so you can kind of move those bubbles out. All right, next one. Go this way. I already see a bubble on the side here. So you want enough in there. So I'm saying more than you would use for a bloom. So you can put it over top of your leaf. Just got to have enough for that. Then kind of mush it and watch for bubbles to come out from underneath it, because there are going to be bubbles underneath it. So just expect them. You can actually see them all. There's tons of them. But that's okay. They will pop. All right. On to the next. This one. Well, first, we got to pour some resin in there, Susie. All right. Just make sure you leave room for your back coat. And this one's going in this way. These leaves came in a big bunch. I got them at Hobby Lobby. And they were on clearance for like $2. And all I did was, of course, pull them off the bunch. And then I pulled the ribs off the back, which they come off very easy. You just got to start at the bottom right here and pull. Some of these are just not wanting to cooperate. But once it thickens up a little bit, you can easily push them down. And this last one. The bubbles around the edge. Down you go. They're very pretty. The colors are just gorgeous. Very fall. Give these one spray. I'm gonna have to watch these for bubbles. Look, there's one right in the middle. How'd you get there? It was on the other side. All right, let me get these out of the way. Wait for them to get much more tacky. So that I can get them all pushed down. All right, now we're going to start this. This is the brown I'm going to be using. It's a nice dark brown. Shiny mica powder. I will use the same one for the coasters to back them in. And let's get that mixed. You see that color? It's really pretty. I feel like I'm going to stick my elbow in here. Okay. You see that? Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm not going to fill this all the way up because I have another leaf to put on here. And we're going to do that in clear. That's the bottom. Give it a spray. Make sure that goes everywhere. Especially in these corners down here. All right. Don't panic. If you get it on the top, it can be peeled off. Once it cures. And just pour. Let me get this scooted in because I don't want to come up over the top. There's lots of room over here. Okay. Just keeping an eye on it. And that should do it. Not too much left. Didn't do too bad this time. Make sure I push that down. Get as much of this extra in there as I can. Looks really messy, but this top stuff that's on the top just peels right off. All right. Let's give this a good spray. These guys are looking better over here. Put that to the side because I'm going to be using that. All right, so that is the process until, and you can wipe some of that off, which I probably will. Wait till this cures. We'll be ready to do the top on this and the back on this. All right, we'll see you soon. Hey everyone, welcome back to Pouring My Art Out. We're going to finish this. They are cured. And they were a nightmare, I gotta tell you. Getting those to lay flat, I had to keep an eye on them constantly. So I am not going to put one in here. I'm just going to continue on with this brown color on the back of all of them. So let's get some in our resin. I made 4 ounces because I am really not sure how much that's going to take for all that. So let's get this mixed up and see what it looks like. And I will pretty them up some. Plus to get cork on the back as well. I always put cork on the back of my coasters. Make sure this is mixed up good. Such a pretty brown. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get this one done. Because it's going to take the most. And I can already tell I am going to have extra. Let me dome this a little bit more. There we go. Alright, let's give this a spray. Move it out of the way. And we will start with these. Not a lot of room. Oh Lord, hopefully I have enough. Oh my gosh. It doesn't look like I do. Oh Lord. I'm going to have to make some more, which is not the best scenario. Yeah, definitely not good. All right, let me mix up a little bit more and I'll be back. Okay, guys, we are back. So let's get this last one poured, and now I think I'm going to have extras. Maybe, because I still need to fill these up a little bit more. Okay. Make sure everything is domed nicely. I don't want to have to trim. Or sand. Alright, I think that is good. A little bit more here. And a little bit more here. There. Not enough to do anything with that. Alright, give them a spray. I'm going to turn my heat mat on and let them cure. We'll see what we got. Hey everyone, welcome back. These are cured, so let's get them out. We'll start with this one. Oh, Really, really shiny. Beautiful color. Got that swirl that mica powder does. It's so pretty. Oh. There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? That's just a holder. Let's see what we did to these guys. Honestly, I don't know. Alright. Oh, that's pretty. Can y'all see that? Love it. Now this one, there's no trimming. Look. Ooh. Something weird on there. I may have to top coat that. There was something on my coaster mold. And that one. Alright, I'm going to put some cork on the back. This one has a bubble right there. It really doesn't take away from how pretty it is. Alright, let me cork the back. And I think I'm going to do a dark metallic line around them. What do y'all think? Welcome back. Okay, I got, it's called Mocha. Mocha Gold. I got that put on. I already did the cork on these. Turned out gorgeous. Now let's do the cork on this one. That covers the entire bottom. Isn't that beautiful? I love the set. Now the cork does rise it up above this, but it's still not going anywhere. You see? What a beautiful set that is. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all soon.